helicopters are searching downtown, while ground forces...
Peter and the Wolf in Hollywood is a brand new take on Prokofiev's children's classic. We've taken the original tale, which takes place in old-time Russia, and we've transposed it into modern times Hollywood.
We have created a whole new story which precedes the Prokofiev story of Peter and the Wolf. The idea behind this is to create a sense for where all these characters actually came from and how they got to know each other.
And I got to do all the characters.
She was wearing designer sunglasses and a pearl collar, sipping a fruity drink with a little paper umbrella in it.
It was sort of like going back to being 5, 6, 7 years old.
This young kid who just arrived from Russia after he lost his parents.
Living with his grandfather, an aging hippie surfer, working as a gardener on the grand estate of a movie star.
He wasn't expecting his grandfather at all to be an old hippie. And that kind of gives it a nice dynamic. We had to come up with a bird voice that was going to be this sort of little British bird voice. The wolf had to be very, very quiet. I always kind of fantasize that there's wolves up there in Hollywood Hills.
The kid is not just watching the story like he would watch a film. He's really called to action.
The story recounts the adventure of a boy who unintentionally becomes a Hollywood celebrity by catching a wolf that has escaped from the zoo.
He is absolutely determined. When it comes to wolves, he knows his business.
And before grandfather could stop him, Peter jumped on his bike and took off after the wolf.
All the little worlds that we're creating for Peter and the Wolf in Hollywood are first conceived as drawings. Those drawings are built in 3 dimensions with cardboard and plaster of Paris and anything we have on hand. The world that we bring to life is something in between sculpture, painting, drawing, photography, video, and this mashup, this sort of amalgamation of mediums, has a very peculiar and wonderful quality of its very own.
What's unique about this app is the fact that every piece was recorded with a live orchestra. We have this musical soundtrack created by one of the most wonderful youth orchestras in the world. In the prequel, we use Mahler, Wagner, Smetana, Grieg, Elgar, Schumann.
It's not only an app, it's a CD, it's a digital album. This is going to be a very exciting piece of entertainment.
The new Peter and the Wolf in Hollywood, coming soon.